Get that filthy thing away from me. The street went silent. Everyone turned. An old woman stood frozen, holding a tray of food, her hands trembling. Right in front of her stood Mrs. Daniels. Rich, powerful, untouchable, or so she thought, because in less than 72 hours, she would lose everything. And the same woman she insulted would be the only one left to help her. "Madam, it's just food," the old woman said softly. Mrs. Daniels stepped back in disgust. "Clean? From you?" she scoffed. A small crowd began to gather. People whispered. Some watched silently. The old woman lowered her eyes. "That's what I thought," she said coldly. "People like you always defend nonsense." The old woman slowly stepped aside. "I'm sorry, madam." A young man in the crowd shook his head. "That's too harsh," he muttered. Mrs. Daniels turned sharply. "What did you say?" "Nothing, madam," he replied quickly. Mrs. Daniels laughed. "Sorry won't fix your life. Try working harder instead of begging." The old woman said nothing this time. She simply nodded. Mrs. Daniels turned and walked away, her heels clicking confidently. Behind her, whispers spread. One day life will humble her. God is watching. But Mrs. Daniels didn't care. She never did. Later that afternoon, she sat comfortably in her car, scrolling through her phone. Her phone buzzed. It was Clara. "You won't believe what happened today," Mrs. Daniels said. "These street people are getting out of control. One old woman tried to sell food to me."
Girl, you won't
Me,
believe what just happened.
Clara sighed. "Not everyone is in your position," she said gently. "And whose fault is that?" Mrs. Daniels replied. "I worked for everything I have." That night, she slept peacefully, not knowing it would be the last time she felt in control. The next morning, everything changed. Her business deal collapsed. "Months of work, gone in seconds," she whispered. At the bank, the news got worse. "Your account has been restricted," the officer said calmly. "It's my money," she snapped. For the first time, money could not save her. Calls went unanswered. Deals vanished. Everything began to fall apart. By the next day, reality hit harder. She was hungry, tired, desperate. She approached a food vendor. "Can I have something to eat?" she asked softly. "Do you have money?" "I don't." "Then I can't help." She kept walking. Ignored. Rejected. "Please, can anyone help me?" No one stopped. She sat by the roadside, alone, empty, broken. For the first time in her life, she had nothing. Then a voice came. "My daughter, are you okay?" She looked up and froze. It was the old woman, the same one she had insulted. "You," Mrs. Daniels whispered. "You look exhausted," the old woman said gently. "I don't have anywhere to go," Mrs. Daniels admitted. The old woman handed her food. "Hunger doesn't ask who you used to be." Tears filled her eyes. "I don't deserve this," she said. "I'm sorry." "I forgive you," the old woman replied. Carrying anger is heavier than hunger. Days later, everything changed. Mrs. Daniels now stood beside her, serving food. Quiet, humble, different. "I used to think I was better than everyone," she said softly, "but I was just one bad day away from becoming nothing." Never look down on anyone, because life doesn't need permission to humble you. If this story touched you, like this video, comment your lesson, and subscribe for more powerful stories.